Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Beyond the Mat. Today, talking about ketogenics. I just finished 3 whole months of vegan ketogenics diet. Man, let me tell you, it was insane. No, it wasn't. I would like to say that it was insane, but really, it was no big deal. I mean, a lot of people report the keto flu. I didn't get it. A lot of people have migraines. I didn't get it. A lot of people just feel sluggish and hungry. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't get any of the things that all the horrors that I read about online. I was like, yeah, this is it. Like, I'm going to feel something and something's going to happen. And nothing ever did. So the first month, so my weight is normally 145, 150. It fluctuates around there. It always has my whole life. So the first month, I went down to about 130, and then it went back up after about the end of the second month. So I had lost basically all the unhealthy fats from my body because, again, if you don't know what ketogenics is, look it up. It's high fat, low carb. Your body learns to eat fat instead of sugar. So any fat stores that you had from the past, nom nom nom, it's eating those. But when it goes beyond those, it starts to eat your muscle, which is kind of bad news. You don't want that to happen. Which fortunately for me didn't happen. I did a full 30 days of yoga for the first month. I started this in October 9th, October, November, December, yeah, October 9th. And so I guess all of October, every couple days I did yoga, and then all of November I did 30 days of yoga just to kind of keep the muscles fit and toned and everything. And I was looking really good, feeling really good, tons of energy. Don't get sleepish, don't get sluggish, rather sleepy. You can stay up later and have more energy. It's just been great in that aspect. The weight loss, so the weight did come back, although it was leaner, healthier fats that came back because you're eating stuff like avocado, lots of nut fats going in, lots of coconut oil, tons of coconut oil. I put like a half a cup of coconut oil every meal. Now the thing is that I can't even call this a true ketogenics diet because I wasn't weighing out my foods because that just seems like kind of bullshit. There's too many steps in the way for me to even want to do this. So I was like, you know what? I'll just cut out all the carbs. I'll cut out all the sugar. And that's what I did. And it worked fine for me until you get into the nitty gritty and the picking apart of what ketogenics really is and how to enter a full, long state of ketosis. So because I was eating a lot of nuts, so cashews have a lot of carbs in them. So I probably was getting up there in the carb range, but still I probably wasn't going over as many carbs as what the average Western diet would have. So by eating like a few handfuls of nuts every day, yeah, I was eating a lot of nuts, but not, I don't think is enough to put me past the amount of carb levels. So there is an amount, they say 20 grams of carbs to 120 is the range you want to kind of stay within. And I believe I probably went down below the 20 on many days, but I probably went up to about the 120 on a lot of days. I had 3 cheat days, one for each month. And when I say cheat day, I mean I had like some eggnog, coconut milk eggnog that had some added sugar in it, and I had like little bowls of rice, or I had like some vegan gluten-free takeout that was made gluten-free, made with like rice, little things like that. Christmas time though, the holidays, I went probably 3 or 4 days in a row, and I just kind of called that one day, you know what I'm saying? So there was that, and I gotta say, once your body becomes fat adapted and you're just totally into this fat burning and you throw in some carbs, wow. The next day, you are tired as shit. You don't want to get out of bed. I mean, from a little bowl of rice like that, you just don't want it. And then, so that made it easier to say no to all the carby things throughout those other days of the month. And yeah, it's just that feeling of just being groggy and tired and not having energy and not wanting to go to work and not wanting to get up and sleeping in longer than I should. And then when you sleep in longer, it just prolongs your day. And then all the little things that you want to do in the morning that make you feel good. Like my schedule right now is kind of skewed. So I get up at 4 in the morning. So 4 in the morning is basically my 7 a.m. for the rest of you. So 4 in the morning, I do an hour of meditation, I do an hour of yoga, and then I have, from 6 a.m. until whenever I have to get ready to go to whatever job or whatever client I got to go visit. So there's that. 9 a.m. is lunchtime for me, which is weird to most people. And then 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock is dinner time. So that's supper. 4:30, I'm eating my last snack of the day, and I'm in bed by 7 or 8. It's important to cut out the food later in the evening because you want to go into that ketosis, which is done by intermittent fasting. And I do that every night. So after 4:30, I don't eat anything. So I'm going from 4:30 until 9 the next morning before I eat anything. And even the thing that I'm eating the next day for lunch, I made pre-made meals. So I was buying $100 and some of vegetables, just vegetables, and making these meals, making freezer bags of vegetables. It's in another video. If you go back to another ketosis video I did, you can see the freezer packs all made up. And it was all dark, green, everything. Everything dark and green was in that bag. Broccoli, spinach, kale, green beans, green peppers, also red peppers, yellow peppers. I put spinach in there. I put green onion chives in there. I put Brussels sprouts. Even though Brussels sprouts are a little bit high in carbs, it's okay because the fiber that is all around those carbs sweeps it right out the bum hole. So you don't got to worry about those little bits of carbs like that unless it's getting too much. There are some vegetables that have more carb than fiber. When you're looking at total carbs and net carbs, a net carb is after you've subtracted the fiber. So if there's 2 grams of carbs in something and there's 2 grams of fiber, the fiber, 2 grams is sweeping away those 2 grams. So if there's 4 grams of carbs and only 2 grams of fiber, those 2 grams of fiber are sweeping away 2 grams of your carbs, and you're left with only 2 grams of carbs, net carbs, in that vegetable or in that dish of whatever you're having. And so now, I was looking really skinny. I mean, here's the funny thing. When I lost all that weight, I could see my ribs, I could see my backbone, all my collarbone popping out, and it's starting to look a little anorexic, a little bit bobblehead going on. And when I gained the weight all back, I went back up to 104. I just weighed myself before doing this video. I'm back up to 145. And when I gained the weight all back, it's not visible. So I don't know where it is. It's very lean, and it must be spread out all over. Because I can still see my ribs, and I still have all my bones and my backbones, and everything is still showing. But I've gained all my weight back. So it's where did this mystery weight go? It's not a visible weight, so it's definitely a little thicker and heavier. And it's all, like I said, it's all a healthy fat now, which is cool because now I'm going back to the gym, y'all. I'm going to start rebuilding upon a super slim yet lean and healthy fatted frame. And that'll be the next progress of the life of J. Cole Yoga. Anywho, y'all, this is just for anybody who is ever interested in ketogenics. Raising your ketone levels is great for so many things. It's great for depression. It's great for anxiety. It's great for the amount of energy in your body. The intermittent fasting helps you lose weight. Your belly gets smaller because you literally don't need to eat a big ass plate of food. You don't need to have a big plate of pasta just to feel full and just to feel content. You're eating a tiny little portion and you're going I can't even finish this. I know I've got a little bowl of nuts and I get halfway through it. I'm that's it. That's all I can fit in there. And so these are some of the many aspects of ketosis explained by moi to you, my friends, family, loved ones. Love you all. That's it for today. I hope I touched down on all the things I wanted to touchdown on this video, so I don't have to make another one. Peace, love, and light. Namaste. And all that other good noise. Yeah.